Welcome to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am your host, the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook, Tony Motown Allen, and I'm here to do a review of Monday Night Raw from a couple of days ago. Sorry I didn't get to this video sooner, but I was off yesterday, and instead of doing a wrestling review, I was betting on fucking horses. Judas in my mind. So this show actually kicks off. Monday Night Raw kicks off with Triple H reminding me of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, just out there really for no real legit storyline television reason other than his ego. Ugh. I'm the game, ugh. And we're in Boston, ugh. And I'm the only one that will introduce John Cena. So Triple H brings out John Cena. John Cena was out there basically kissing the fans' ass, bragging about this, bragging about the first time you see the wrestling event was in the Boston Gardens. Now here we are in the TD Gardens in his last time. And all this stuff and everything that just basically sickened Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So the greatest luchador of all times, the king of the luchadors, the greatest Mysterio of all time, that's a fact. The greatest Guerrero of all times, at least number 2. The two-time champion, two-time second generation wrestler, the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, came out there to basically confront John Cena. And he got a lot of boos. And he also got, when he started talking, they were chanting, "Shut the fuck up." This kid generates heat like nobody else. I mean, I joke around with some of the stuff I say about him. You know, he is the greatest Mysterio ever. I take him over Ray any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Second best Guerrero. I don't know if I can put him ahead of his daddy, but I put him ahead of the rest of the family. That's for fucking sure. The king of the luchadors. Are you fucking kidding me? But he was out. The one thing I love was the confidence the kid had taking on John Cena on the microphone. And the fact that, like, his delivery was on point. Got the crowd reaction better than most people when they faced John Cena on the mic. I mean, he said that, like, he would put John Cena down. The fans were starting chanting, "You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up!" And he follows that up with, like, talking about, like, it don't matter the era, the times, or anything like that. He's better than John Cena. He hasn't even reached his peak. He said, anytime, anywhere, a guy in John Cena's face and said, "I will whoop your ass." Oh, and then the fans, "You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up!" I mean, John Cena was right, though. He was like, no matter, wrong place, wrong time, wrong day, wrong city. That day he's invincible. And then Triple H stepped in there, said that the fans was right. He agrees with what they were saying. And then he went ahead to book, he's like, anytime, any place, any era, well, the time and place is right here, right now. So John Cena versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. So we get to the rest of the match itself. And I gotta admit, the match was not that bad at all. Dirty Dominic definitely held his own against the self-proclaimed greatest WWE wrestler of all time. But Dirty Dom took the turnbuckle off the turnbuckle. While the referee was fixing that, he decided to go out and get a chair, did the slam on the ground to make the noise, threw the chair at John Cena, so when the referee turns around, he'll see John Cena holding it, and he hit the ground, but John Cena quickly threw the chair on the ground and hit the ground himself. Referee turned around, chairs laying in between them, both of them are out. It was actually kind of a funny moment, though, and everybody started chanting, "Eddie, Eddie, Eddie." But then we get Super Cena. John Cena was hit with the 619 from Dirty Dom. He was hit with the Eddie Guerrero Frog Splash from Dirty Dom. Didn't sell shit. Picked him up off like laid on his back with Dirty Dom laying on top of him, picked him up off the ground. With I'm sorry, that is impressive. It disgusts me that we had Super Cena, but that shit was kind of impressive. To be able to pick up a grown ass man from laying on your back the way that John Cena did was impressive. Hit him with the FU. 1, 2, 3. John Cena wins. Though we did have several different near falls in this match. I mean, there was a couple times he did hit a FU on him, and Dominic kicked off for one reason or another. He had the fucking STFU on him, but the referee was out. Dominic was tapping. John Cena thought he won. So definitely a lot of false finishes that fit, to be honest with you, with how the match went and everything, though. I'm not really happy with Dirty Dom losing the title. No, from what I'm hearing, they wanted John Cena to win the Intercontinental title. They want Sheamus to win the tournament, so Sheamus could take the Intercontinental Championship of John Cena on December 13th, 2025. The anniversary of Sheamus taking the title from John Cena, December 13th, 2009. But John Cena is now a Grand Slam winner, winning his first ever Intercontinental Championship. So you're never seen 17 is a Grand Slam champion. And they had a celebration at the back where they had Stephanie Fakir out there. Nikki's not gonna like that. They also had Rey Mysterio out there. Was pretty happy that he put down his son. Fucking showing what a deadbeat father Rey Mysterio is. He should be consoling his son, not celebrating the person that stole the title from him. Dominic shouldn't even been wrestling John Cena in Boston. And they also had Cody Rhodes show up and everything for John Cena's last time in Boston, though. So that's how Raw kicked off. Man, it was like 40 minutes of John Cena, but they were in Boston. In the last time as now tournament, the first matchup is Rusev taking on Damian Priest. Like, Jesus Christ, Rusev needs Lana. Rusev ain't the only one that needs Lana. Have you seen the titties on her? I will put it on Lana like this. And Damian Priest just needs to go away, but Damian Priest out there selling the eye injury, so the fireball to the eye, so he's not wrestling 100%. Well, it don't matter if he was 100% or not. The Moscow kick to Damian Priest, 1, 2, 3. Rusev moves on in the tournament. I gave this match a C+. It wasn't exciting. It was just kind of flat. I'm not saying the guys did a bad job, but it wasn't really anything that would like pique your interest, if you know what I mean. Next up, we have CM Punk in the ring, and he's calling out Logan Paul because Logan Paul knocked him the fuck out last week. Logan Paul comes out and everything, sporting with his new vision. He had a lot to say and everything, but it led up to him having a new vision. And as you can see, I'm sporting the new Logan Paul merch. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. Logan Paul come out there talking shit. They surround the ring. It was going to be a 4-on-1. But that kind of led up to, because Paul Heyman talked about how unlikable CM Punk is. He's like, he couldn't be more unlikable unless he was AJ Lee. The blasphemy that came out of the goat's mouth. Talking about my number one boo. AJ, I acknowledge you. So CM Punk said he'll take on the 5 of you now because Paul Heyman counts for 2. They surround the ring, and then out comes Jey Uso to make it 4-on-2. Was really 3-on-2 because Paul Heyman wasn't really fighting, and they were beating him down. And then out comes Cody to even the odds, and this led to William Regal announcing War Games. And our next match is for the Women's Championship match. Stephanie Fakir taking on Raquel Rodriguez. This match, the only pretty decent spot in this match was actually Raquel Rodriguez's reversal of the Devil's Kiss. Like, of course, she slapped it on there. We all got excited. Boy, did we get excited. But she reversed it and picked her up and then slammed her and everything. It was a pretty decent reversal, but overall, the match itself, it was a disappointment. And not because of Stephanie Fakir, to be honest with you. Raquel Rodriguez seemed off. She seemed stiff. Even when even when Stephanie Fakir hit Raquel Rodriguez with the Devil's Kiss. It just wasn't the same though. Like she wasn't selling it. I mean, it just felt off. But that corkscrew moonsault, fire. So Stephanie gets the win with the corkscrew moonsault. And then Roxanne Perez attacks Stephanie. Then that bitch Nikki Bella runs into the ring. And before I even go like say what else Nikki Bella did, anybody's been to Motown's Wrestling Group, I've been telling you about that bitch. Been telling you about that bitch. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. Y'all going to. People starting to open their eyes to Becky fucking Lynch. I've been bashing that bitch since she started. And people started to see what I was seeing. Nikki, I'm sorry, Johnny. Fuck your boo. But Stephanie Vicur and it was in the ring with Nikki Bella. She got the belt tattooed Stephanie Vicur across her head and turned heel on her, holding the title up in the air, which you'll never get. I mean, Maxine Dupree is a better wrestler than Nikki Bella. That Nikki Bella just can't keep up with these women and everything. But she inserted herself into the title picture, probably because Stephanie Vicur was out there with John Cena after he won the title in the backstage celebration and everything. But it's funny though, because when Nikki Bella was leaving the ring, the Boston crowd was like, "Cena left you, Cena left you." That was the best part of this segment, without a doubt. But the match itself, a C minus, and that was because of Raquel Rodriguez. And the next match in the Last Time Is Now tournament is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. Has Shin even won a match since he's been back? Well, he ain't won one here. Like I said, the plan was for Rusev to win a tournament. Not sure how true that is. This is like internet wrestling community gossip. But Sheamus did get the win with a bro kick. Beat him clean. I gave the match a B minus. It was okay. It was kind of like the other Last Time Is Now tournament match. It just kind of fell flat. It's kind of like blah, but gave it a B minus. And in the main event for the Women's Tag Team Championship, and that's how good the Women's Tag Team matches have been lately. The Women's Tag Team match is the main event of Raw. You have the Kabuki Warriors challenging Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And it has some really good moments in this match. I mean, the Kabuki Warriors are a phenomenal tag team. Charlotte and Alexa are working really, really good together. But Charlotte had Asuka in the figure 8 with the bridge up. Kairi Sane went to the top rope to make the save and actually jumped off the rope. Alexa makes the save, stopping Kairi from jumping on Charlotte. Hit her with the fucking Sister Abigail. And then Charlotte bridged up right before she gets the tap out. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend, comes out and saves Asuka and the women's tag team and their shot at the tag team championship. Alexa goes out to get them. They take Alexa out. While they're taking out Alexa, Asuka and Kairi Sane takes out Charlotte Flair. Kairi Sane hit her with the insane elbow to get the win. And then we have a big brawl afterwards. So the Kabuki Warriors lead the ring, but then Asuka and Kairi leaves the ring. Nia Jax and Lash Legend come in and start beating up on them. Then the Kabuki Warriors join them. And then out comes Io Sky. And when Io Sky comes out, she gets knocked the fuck out by Lash Legend. I mean, I'm sorry. The Bougie Bully is looking good on the main roster, in my opinion. I mean, she's bigger than a lot of these women out there. She's sexy as fuck. I would put it on Lash Legend like Dush. Sorry, Trick. Because we know Trick is going to whoop that Trick. Whoop that Trick. For those of you who don't know, Lash Legend is Trick Williams, boo. But then out comes Rhea Ripley to make the save. Even the odds, the bad girls leave. And then Rhea Ripley grabs the mic and yells, "War Games!" The match itself, I gave it A minus.